Good morning. This is John Harder, aka Coins Eagle. What a wonderful morning we have here in Nayarit, Mexico. And today is January the 15th, 2019. And goodness. Yeah, what a great day. All right, so what this video is about it's for those who are looking to create extra income online. Okay, it's about an internet business, an internet opportunity, actually a business with two opportunities. So the home-based business, one of the most searched terms, or some, I should say, of the most searched terms are things like how to make money online, how to create a home-based business, how to make money on the internet, how to make money from home, how to create extra income. Those kind of terms are some of the most searched. So that tells us that there is a need for a good, solid, home-based business that people can use to create an income. Now, I realize there are very many opportunities online. I've been a marketer for 16, possibly now 17 years. And I can say from experience that many of the programs that are online are not really there to help the average person so much as what it is to try to gain some money out of the public, out from people, as to actually, you know, give back to the community, if that makes any sense. My point is basically this: a company that is going to be sustainable needs to be providing something that empowers and enriches the average person who comes on board. Anybody who comes on board and starts using the system should be starting to build wealth and empowerment for themselves. Otherwise, they're basically putting money into it for the business to become rich while they remain poor. And of course, that is how the world has been set up, and it's a counterproductive. It's counterintuitive. It is not the right way to. It's not the way to prosper for everybody. Okay, so that's what we're looking for. Okay, we're looking for a business. What I mean by we're looking for means is those of us in the world that are typing in ways of making money from home, build home-based business, those kind of things. I'm saying that we're looking for a solid business that we can actually use, that empowers and enriches the users of the program, of the platform. Okay, that's what I'm saying here. Now, what if I could show you a slideshow that will show you how the platform works that I'm talking about, and see if you will agree with me that that's exactly the type of platform that is now available to us. Let me say this though. When we have a product, should we say a business, an online business, if you will, that has some kind of a lotion or potion or downloadable product available to it that does not really enrich you, then what would be the purpose of joining that business? And maybe you're saying, well, you know, the pay plan. Well, I know that we can look at it that way, and some of us might even easily see that, yeah, there is profit there. But you know, if the product itself or the service, if it is not enriching to the users, it's really a lopsided business. Wouldn't you agree? Okay. Now let me show you. Let me share the screen with you and just show you what I'm talking about. Okay. So here's what I'm talking about. So let's go to these slides and see if you think that this business is a good, legitimate business. And at the end, I want to take us to the website as well to actually show you who's behind this business. Because in many cases, maybe I could safely say in most cases, when there is a website put up that makes all these promises about making you lots of money, there's usually the owners are hiding. Usually the owners are hiding. They're not nowhere to be seen. Nobody knows who they are. And after several months, the site disappears. Now, if you're an internet marketer for some time, you will know exactly what I'm talking about. If you're brand new, then consider yourself very informed right now, me telling you this, because that's what you're going to find. And if you fall for those, they're going to run off with your money. It's happened to me many times, so I know exactly what I'm talking about, all right? Okay, so do you want profit? Now, of course, if you're watching this video up to this point, I'm gonna just assume that that's exactly what you're looking for. And so what we have is Python signals. 1 business, 2 opportunities. Opportunity number 1, crypto cycles and trends trading. Oh, trading. Now, now if you have been trying to trade like I did at first, and you haven't really come ahead much, then you also know that there is one ingredient that is critically important that's missing in the marketplace when you first come into the cryptocurrency market, right? Because, and we'll point that out as we go, okay? So why crypto cycles and trends trading? Because it is the oldest and most reliable way to make money from the crypto market. Can be done by anyone at any time with any amount of money. No longer do you have to be a multimillionaire to play in the sandbox where the professionals play and make their fortunes, okay? You can now begin at any level, okay? Now, what's the objective? Well, the objective just simply is to buy low and sell high. That's how profit thing works. Now, Warren Buffett, he had said this line, you better find a way to make money while you're sleeping. Otherwise, you're going to work until you die. Well, you see, in the crypto market, and if you follow my channel, then you likely have seen some of the videos I made, and I'm going to be making more of them, where I show the ups and downs in the crypto markets from the past, of course, because it's on CoinMarketCap, from the ups and downs and how it works to make money from the ups and downs. You know, how the buying and selling works. Now, if you haven't seen those videos, then you can, on my channel, you can just go right ahead and find them. Coins Eagle channel. Okay. All right. So buy low and sell high. That is the objective. Okay. Now here we can just see what it looks like when you buy low and sell high, because what this here is, it's a $500 investment in 2017 in January. Okay. Now, investing $100 in each of these 5 coins, and you can see what the profit margins were on those coins, right? So Bitcoin in January, $100 worth turned into 1,400 by December. Ethereum, $100 worth turned into 8,750 in December. Litecoin in January, $100 worth turned into $5,000 in December, or by December. Monero, $100 worth, 2,400 by December. And of course, Dash, $100 worth in January, able to sell at $8,890 in December of 2017. A total profit in 1 year of $26,440. Pretty nice profit, wouldn't you agree? See, that's the power of buying low and selling high. Now, if you watch my videos where I show how that works in the marketplace, you will see some of the coins that have yielded far, far more in 1 year than this. I did one yesterday, and I simply followed, and I didn't even go on the smallest ups and downs. I only did the kind of the bigger ones, and I followed a 1 year pattern. And in 1 year, you could turn $200 into $105,000. Think about that. And that is by doing it intelligently. What do I mean by intelligently? Well, let's just follow the next few slides and we'll point that out, okay? All right, so the $1 million question is, when should you buy and when should I sell? When should I sell, when should I buy, right? That's the $1 million question, you know? Just simply the idea, buy low and sell high, doesn't really answer that. I mean, we all commonly understand that buying low and selling high, of course, that's profit, right? But then how does that really play out in the marketplace? Okay. I'll tell you right now, one of the critical points, and I learned this, this one by the School of Hard Knocks. And those lessons can be very expensive because, you know, if you buy a coin and you hang on to it until the tipping point, like, okay, you're buying it and you're writing up the trend of the price, you know, so the price is on its way up and you're all happy. Oh yeah, my coin is going up and up and up and up. And you don't sell it before it starts going down. You just lost, well, however far it's going to go down, those profits, that profit margin you've just lost, because once it goes down, you're not in a buyer's market anymore. At that point, it's a seller's market, and everybody wants to sell. You could very easily buy more, but that would be counterintuitive in a sense, because you're trying to preserve your profits instead of buying more. Well, in that case, if you've held on to it until it's on its downward turn, you may as well just go for the ride down now, because there's nothing else you can do. See, what I'm saying is you've got to sell while it's still on the upward, okay? And I point that out on those other videos very clearly too, all right? Now, that's the $1 million question. The thing then is, how will I know? How will I know? where that tipping point is. Oh, yeah, okay. That is here, that's, yeah. This is the answer right here, okay? Marius Landman. He is our chief data analyst. Now, Marius, let me tell you something about him. He has been working for major institution-sized corporations providing data because he has developed a data algorithm that projects a future outcome by putting in data from the past surrounding events and circumstances, okay? So, in other words, what then can be done is you can make changes and have a predictable outcome, okay? And it will show you what the predictable outcome will be. In 2015, he plugged that into the cryptocurrency market, and it has yielded phenomenal results. Even in 2018, in the bear market, during January to July, he pulled out 518% profit. Tell me that ain't good, okay? So now here we have a typical example of the data that we're getting. You know, it comes in detailed print, telling us what the graph means and what is about to happen, how the prices work, when the prices are expected to change, and so on. And while Wall Street was telling, through the media, was telling people to buy, Marius Landman was telling his people to sell. Now, what are we talking about? Well, remember in 2017 when Bitcoin went up to about $20,000? Yeah, that's exactly what we're talking about here, okay? So while Wall Street was saying buy, Marius was telling his subscribers, sell your coin at 19,500, okay? Sell your coin because the price is going back down. So many of his subscribers did that and preserved their massive profits that they had achieved, where the rest of us, we went over the cliff. All right, so that's the effect that buying low and selling high can have. Now let me ask you a question. What would that be worth to you to have this kind of data available to you so you can trade intelligently, so you can know ahead of time what the prices are going to be in the cryptocurrency market? And this allows you then to sell at the right time, at a high just before it goes down. And it allows you also to buy at a low just after it starts going back up, okay? So, excuse me. Now, we're not claiming that this is 100% accurate every time, but it does have amazing accuracy. And what we're also saying is, as we just showed you here, that in this graph, that while Marius was telling, or while Wall Street was saying buy, Marius was telling his subscribers to sell at 19.5, and just after that, the price went down. So that's just a typical example of what we have available to us. And this stuff works, okay? Now, so what does it take? Well, become a subscriber of Python Signals. So Python Signals, here are the packages that are available. We have a lifetime Galaxy package. I believe there are still a few packages left, but we're running very close to them being sold out, and because there's only 1,000 packages being sold. Okay, so then we have the silver is the lowest pack. The silver is $50, gives you 30 days access, and pays 6 levels in the matrix at 24%. The gold package is $150 and gives you 90 days access, and pays 9 levels and 30 at 36%. Then we have the platinum package, which is a $50 savings from the gold. Gives you 6 months access. It's $250. Gives you 6 months access, and pays 12 levels at 48%. And then we have the Galaxy 500, which is $500, obviously, and gives you 12 months access. Okay, gives you 12 months access. I know it says 15 here, but that's no longer available. It was available during pre-launch. Okay, so now it gives you 12 months access and pays 18 levels in the matrix and at 65.5%. And we'll take a closer look at that in just a minute. Okay, so, and all 4 packages have a direct referral bonus over and above the matrix payout for people that you refer personally. Okay. All right, so let us have a look at what exactly you get. So when you buy a package, all packages are exactly the same, give you the exact same access. Also, just take note that Python Signals does not do any trading for you. It's not a platform like that where you get 2% a day or anything like that. Okay, that's not what Python Signals does. Python Signals provides you the data so that you can intelligently trade on your own terms at your own discretion. All right, and then of course there is the pay plan, which we will take a look at in just a second. All right, so what do you get? Well, you get Marius's timely trading report for the top 40 cryptos. You get private Zoom meetings with Marius and team, email notifications, and of course the 5.1 million annual income roadmap. All right, so let us have a closer look at that, which is opportunity number 2, the revenue share plan, a 5.1 million annual income roadmap. And so these here are now the guidelines for this roadmap. So what does it take to qualify in order to get paid? Notice there is no 5-page document here that you have to study in order to understand it, so you know how the pay plan works. So how simple is it? You have to be a subscriber of Python Signals in order to be in the matrix and get paid. That's it, guys. That's it. No worries about this much volume on the one leg and that much volume on the other, and this money direct referral. No worries about any of that. Okay. We already have people earning Bitcoin daily that haven't referred anybody. All right. So that is how Python Signals basically works. Okay. So all commissions are paid in Bitcoin daily. All right. So now let us just take a closer look at the matrix table itself to just to get clear how this works. So the matrix, or the idea, should I say, is that every person comes on board and refers 2 people, buys the 100 or the 500 Galaxy pack and refers 2 people, and everybody does the same. and to fill the entire matrix. And in this here case, the roadmap gives us 18 months, which means at every level, the people have, or should I say, every person in the matrix has 1 month to bring on board 2 people. Could you refer 2 people to Python Signals in a month's time? Is there 2 people in your sphere of influence where you could, you know, have 2 people that you could tell about Python Signals that would come on board and join you in your adventure of lifetime residual income? Well, I think pretty much every person could honestly answer that question with a yes. That's my belief. Now, let's take a closer look at how this matrix actually works then. So the first column here are the levels in the matrix. The second column are the percentages per level, which are repeated kind of like 5, 4, 3, 5, 4, 3, 5, 4, 3, all the way to just about all the way down. Then we have the subscribers amount. So the amount of packages sold, basically. So it's 2, then 4, then 8, then 16, then 32, then 64. So it always, every level, it doubles. And all the way down to level 18, at which point you have 262,144 packages sold, yearly on that level. All right. And so now a silver member would be making $2,250 a year residual income. A gold member would be making $18,250. A platinum member would be making $146,250. And a Galaxy member would make $5,102,410 annual residual income from the matrix payout. Plus, of course, if you refer people yourself, you'll get an extra 10% direct referral bonus over and above that. Could you live on $5 million a year? Wow, I think that's a pretty nice plan, isn't it? Yeah, so these are the commissions earned. The fourth column and the fifth column obviously is the balance, the total payout in the commission. All right, so that's basically how this works. Now, see, here's the thing. Any silver members, if they remain a silver, what will happen is they will start missing out on commissions as their matrix builds beyond of what they're getting paid. They will need to then upgrade to a higher package in order not to miss out on all those commissions, which eventually leads all the way down to the Galaxy, to having the Galaxy package in order to get paid on all 18 levels. So that pretty much ensures that everybody will have the Galaxy package eventually, right? Because otherwise they'll be missing out on commissions in a pretty big way. All right, so let us just have a look at the actual website for a bit here, because I want to show you. So this here is the home page of Python Signals. All right. Now these are the 3 gentlemen that actually run this business. So we have Gavin Victor, who is in charge of administration. Then we have Marius Landman, who is our chief data analyst. And we have Ajoki, who is in charge of the marketing part. He's the director of marketing. So these gentlemen And as I mentioned before, how that there are many platforms that online, you know, that have this beautiful website and everything is written so authentic. It all sounds so professional and all this and that. But you have no idea who the owners are. You never know who owns it or who to contact. Yeah, there is this support. And so there must be people somewhere, but you never get to know who they are, right? Because they're hiding. And usually what happens in a few months after they've gained a bunch of people's confidence and a bunch of people's money, they disappear. Well, here with Python Signals, we are in communication with these guys, okay? We're in communication with these guys. We know where they live. We know who they are, and they're not hiding. They're not hiding anything. They are running it. They're running this business with transparency all above board. They're not, you know, so they are legit, okay? And these guys are here. If you noticed how the matrix payout is set up, okay, first of all, if you only even just think about what you get, okay, what do I mean? The product or the service, whatever you want to call it, that you have access to in your back office to for trading is an amazing product. And if you have been watching some of my videos, you can see how effective that product is. What product? Well, the product that tells you what the prices are going to be in the cryptocurrency market, okay? That product. So that you can trade not just hodling and guessing, but you can intelligently sell and buy at the right time. And if you've been watching some of my videos, you will be able to see how tremendously powerful that knowledge is, okay? As opposed to guessing, like we all do when we first come into this market, into the cryptocurrency market, and without being aware of Python signals. Okay, so that's what I'm talking about. Now, on this home page here, at the same time as I just showed you, these people run this, and they're not hiding. And so also on the home page here, you can look at everything, how this site works, what the payout is, what the products are, what do people say about it, about Marius's material, okay? So there is plenty of information that tells you everything about it here, the pay plan, every package, everything is here, okay? So in case you missed and don't really understand, you can go to the home page of Python Signals and actually go over it yourself. Now, we are very, very, how should I say? I don't want to use the word critical, but we really want to, in Python Signals, we really want the right people to be paid for their efforts. You know what I mean by that, right? I mean that if somebody invited you, if there was a person that invited you to this presentation here, please, if you want to get involved, please contact that person and get signed up under them, okay? Because that person deserves to be paid for inviting you, okay? So he deserves it, or she deserves that you sign up under them. All right. Okay. So thank you so much for watching this video. And if you If you weren't invited by any particular person, then you can just join my links underneath the underneath this video here if you're watching this on YouTube. And you can, there's links there to get more information or to get started. Of course, if you have any questions about Python signals, about anything, I'll be happy to help you. Oh, and by the way, if you're new to the cryptocurrency market and you're thinking, well, I don't know about any of the technical, no worries, no worries. We've got it all covered, okay? Just use the links below and then just contact me if you have any questions, all right? Thank you so much. And again, you have a wonderful day.